really good mood today. I'm not really sure why, especially because the weather outside is horrendous. It's raining, it's gross. I stopped curling my hair halfway through because I realized it was raining. I didn't even hairspray it, so you know, so it actually may start deteriorating from here on out, but that's okay. Also, if you notice, I cut these extensions a little bit. I don't know how to cut hair, so if you notice that things look a little different or weird or not good, that's why, and I'm gonna replace them very soon. But anyway, today's video is just a day in the life video. I have a ears, nose, and throat appointment with Margot to go to, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. And then I think we're gonna have a chat about Margot because I haven't really updated the vlog about what's been going on with her, just mostly been talking about it over on my Instagram. So if you follow along over there, I'll put it right here, then you may know some of the things I'm gonna talk about today, and then I'll inform everybody, you know, as the day goes on about what little challenges that she's been having these last few months. But it's nothing serious, and we're just gonna try to like take care of it all now while she's really little and move on. Get that out of your mouth. Good morning. We gotta do that hair. We gotta get dressed, and then we gotta go. Can I have a hug? Oh, thank you, baby. The kids are having breakfast with Brandon really quick, and I'm gonna do Margot's hair. I actually just keep her hair stuff in my pantry. I could probably do something a little bit nicer than this, but I keep it in the pantry because I like to do her hair while she's sitting down in her high chair. That way she can't move. Since this video is mostly about Margot, I'll just show you some of the stuff we've been using with her lately. So this is by, what does that say? Aunt Jackie's Kids. And the line that I purchased is the one for curly girls. So today I'm just going to be spraying her with some water. I love this little mister. It's amazing. I'll link it below. And then I'll be putting in this detangler, and I like this because you don't really even have to comb it. It just kind of gets all the tangles out and then makes brushing it super easy. This oil, I don't really know if I love this because I can't tell if she's allergic to this or not. We'll get into that later. So I just kind of stay away from that. She had like red bumps on her forehead after I used that one day, and it kind of just made me nervous. But in the meantime, I will just be using these today. Hi, beautiful girl. You ready to go? Before we go, I think I'm going to grab the rumble seat for the stroller and just push her in. By the way, I haven't been able to park in my garage because I've been working on painting the kids' IKEA kitchen set, which I've been filming for you guys. So you'll see that whole process hopefully here soon because I'm pretty much done with the painting. But yeah, I've been working on the IKEA kitchen for probably not quite 2 weeks, but just trying to get that done and out of the way. I bought it for them for Christmas and we haven't used it yet because I just felt like I wanted to customize it a little bit and make it a little bit more of our own. I didn't like the raw wood tones, so I painted it gray and white, and I think it's gonna turn out nice. We'll see. It's just about done though, so anyway. Okay, now that we're on the road, I can kind of explain to you guys what's going on. So, and then like I said earlier, I'll talk about all the things that have been going on with her lately in a little while. But we are on our way to the ears, nose, and throat doctor because it was discovered, although I feel like I kind of knew, it was discovered that Margot has a lip tie, but it's the top lip tie and not the bottom lip. Also, it has basically caused her zero problem as far as like, you know, eating, breastfeeding, any of that. It hasn't been an issue at all, which is kind of why it has gone I won't say unnoticed, but like without really addressing it prior to now. I was the one who brought it up to her doctor recently at her 12-month appointment, and I love her pediatrician. She is just the most thorough woman. Sometimes she freaks me out because she is so thorough, but I prefer to, you know, make sure we have addressed everything that could be a potential problem instead of just saying like, oh, well, we'll see what happens. So after I, you know, mentioned that I noticed that Margot has this lip tie at the top, she looked at it and thought, you know, this probably would be something we should be seeing at an ears, nose, and throat doctor for, because we just don't want it to cause any speech issues later on. She knows that we have gone down a road and a half on speech with Sebastian, who is doing amazing with his speech now, but she knows that I don't want to go back down that road if we don't have to, especially if it can be avoided by just, you know, fixing a lip tie, which is scary to think about because I know that it can be cut or lasered, but you know, I just don't want my baby in any kind of pain. But I'd also prefer not to set her up for future issues if it's something that we can fix now. And it's pretty substantial on her top lip. Surprisingly, it caused 0 issues with her, like I said, feeding in the past. But the way that it is in her top lip, she could potentially get food stuck up behind it, and it could just be left there to rot, which could then rot her teeth. And then also it's causing a gap in her front teeth, and we can't really also get a good look at her front teeth because her lip is so close to the teeth because of the tie. So we're just gonna go be seen at the ears, nose, and throat doctor and see what they think. I love your shoes. Let's see them. Those are beautiful. These are so beautiful. We're in, we're just waiting to see the doctor now, but it's all going fine. So we're back from the doctor's office. I've changed my clothes because in a little while I'm going to do a Peloton workout, but it probably won't be until the kids go down for their afternoon nap. I did go ahead and put Margot down. She was very tired because she still takes 2 naps a day. Unfortunately, her first nap will only be about an hour long, and during that hour I'm going to work on some schoolwork with Sebastian. These workbooks are from Munchkin Lane. As you can see, they're customized, and so he can trace his name, which he's getting really good at it, actually. I'm very proud of him, and he's been tracing his letters. And I try to do workbook activities that allow for him to write, because we are doing Busy Toddler, but he's not doing any writing with that. It's mostly just like fun, you know, sensory activities, which is great, but like he needs to get ready for pre-K. So I bought their regular workbook and then their monthly workbook. Then after that, I was going to make this HelloFresh meal, but then I realized that I forgot to take out the ground beef, so we'll eat this tomorrow. Alright guys, we just finished schoolwork and I'm going to quickly go hop on my Peloton for about 20 minutes. Sebastian is right there, and I just put on a movie for him, which we'll only be able to watch for, like I said, about 20 minutes. And I'm gonna ride really quick, and then we're gonna go get some lunch.
What's up, Peloton? How are you? I am Allie Love. Welcome.
Thank you. We just did a quick Target run and a Chick-fil-A run, and I just did a pickup order with Target for my fingernails because we are at a point of tragedy at the moment. It's very bad. Since I'm still not going to the nail place, I have to do them myself, so I've just been doing the press-ons and they've been working, but when I take them off, my nails are like razor sharp underneath, and so I just need to put them back on so that I'm not scratching myself or my children anymore. But is that good? Did you like your food? All the Ruth kids, it's time to go. Night-night. All the Ruth kids, it's time to go. Night-night. All the Ruth kids, it's time to go. Night-night. All the Ruth kids, it's time to go. Night-night! Yay! Night-night, sissy. Okay, so just put Bash and Margot down. It usually takes me around 10 minutes to get them both down. Margot is a cinch because I just change her diaper and can put her right down. I never like rock her or anything to sleep. Oh, it's hot now. And with Bash, he only takes a little bit long because we have like rituals that he likes to do. And then he has to, you know, use the potty and everything before he lays down. Anyway, this video is mostly about Margot. I want to talk to you guys about some things that have been going on with her, some questions that I want to answer, and fill you guys in on the stuff that I would have probably shared if I had filmed monthly updates with her, which I stopped doing. And the reason why I stopped is because not enough was happening, in my opinion, to make a full video out, and I've never been one to make a video just to make one. Now that it's been several months since I've posted an update, I feel like I have a lot to share, and a lot has happened in the last like couple months. One of the major questions I have, which kind of has nothing to do with what's going on right now, but I just want to put it out there, is sleep training. Did I do it with Margot? How? Will I make a video? All of that. And the answer is nope. I didn't sleep train her. Nope, I'm not making a video, and just pretty much no to all of anything regarding sleep training. And the reason why is because she sleep trained herself. I didn't have to do anything. I thought I was going to have to sleep train her. We sleep trained Sebastian, and we just never needed to. And it's hard to make a video about sleep training when you don't have a baby to show. But she does sleep through the night. She is 12 months at this point, and she's been sleeping through the night probably the last 3 or 4 months maybe. I can't even remember at this point, but she's been doing it for quite some time. She usually wakes up in the morning at 6, and then we'll give her, and by we I mean Brandon, because he gets up with her because he's already getting up for work, gets her some milk and then puts her back down, and she sleeps till 8. And we do not breastfeed anymore. I don't think I ever talked about that on here. I think things got a little rocky around like toward the end of month 8. Month 9 was a disaster, and by the 10-month mark she was definitely no longer nursing anymore. You can probably hear Bash just making noise in his bed right now. Just ignore it if you do. But the reason why we stopped nursing, she just became disinterested. She was a lot bigger, so she was getting more distracted and looking around and moving, and so she wasn't taking in the full feed, which ultimately caused my milk to start to diminish. Even with the power pumping, it got my supply back up, but she just really wasn't interested anymore. So we switched over to formula. It took her forever to get used to the formula because she takes Nutramigen. Nutramigen tastes and smells disgusting. Now, the reason why she took Nutramigen and not regular formula is because when she was a little bit younger, and I did discuss this before, we discovered that she has a milk protein allergy. So she had, I'm sorry I keep touching my hair, but I'm getting glimpses of my sweaty hair and it's gross. But anyway, so the milk protein allergy set us down the path of needing to go get to the bottom of her eczema. She had 2 small patches of eczema, and they were only about this big. But her pediatrician, who I love, like I said earlier, she's very thorough. She was like, we need to just make sure this isn't anything more. So she had me go to an allergist, and the allergist did a skin test, and I think it was for the major, like the 8 major things that children or people can be allergic to, which I think is like peanuts, eggs, dairy, because those aren't necessarily the same. It was like 2, I think it was shellfish and some other kind of seafood. And if I can find a photo, I'll insert it here of her reaction, which was to dairy, which we expected, and to our surprise, peanuts, which threw me. I'm not gonna lie, I cried about it, and I know there's other things I could be worried about as a parent, but in the moment it was really scary because peanut allergies can be life-threatening. What's crazy is the peanut one is the one that everyone's afraid of, but dairy is in everything. Even though she didn't react to eggs, the allergist told me to just not give it to her until we can get some blood work done, just to be sure, because eggs can be scary. So the blood work came back and it was positive for dairy, but minimally positive. 2 and higher is positive, and 1 and 0 is less, and she was like in between at like 1 point something, at like 1.4 maybe, or something like that. She was in between. And so they said, consider it an allergy. She will most likely grow out of the dairy allergy. And a lot of you guys told me on Instagram that the same thing happened with your children. If you've had a child who's grown out of allergies, put it in the comments so that we can help each other out. That was the dairy portion of the blood work. Eggs was negative. It was negative for everything else, including peanuts. So now we're like, what does that mean if she's positive on the skin for peanuts and negative in the blood for peanuts? So the doctor recommended that we challenge her for peanuts in the office. So it's kind of scary, but my friend's daughter did it at like, I think 14 months. And she said, once you get past like the first 3, you start to calm down as a mom. So hopefully that'll be fine. The good thing is if she grows out of the dairy allergy and she doesn't actually have a peanut allergy, we are completely good on the allergy front. Moving on to the ears, nose, and throat doctor today for the lip tie. The doctor did say at the appointment that he did find that it was necessary for her to go ahead and get it cut. He did say that he doesn't think that it will cause a speech impediment if we don't. He did say it can make it more difficult for us to brush our teeth properly or get behind the flap, and that can, you know, cause her to get sick or whatever, and so we just want to get rid of that. They actually called just as I was putting the kids down, and so that is scheduled on the books for about a week from now. They do have to put her completely under, but he said the surgery is all of 2 minutes, so that makes me happy because my baby won't be under anesthesia for long. If you've had a child under, I don't know, 2 go under anesthesia, please let me know in the comments how that was for you. Okay, I had to just go switch my battery, it died. But I can't even remember what I was saying. I think it was just that I was nervous, but that I think it should be fine considering the length of the surgery is all of this big. That's pretty much it for Margot. It's a lot, but it's not scary or serious, especially now that we have more answers about these allergies. I'm not nearly as freaked out as I was before. Keep my little baby girl in prayer, but she's doing great. She is not walking yet, if anyone was wondering. She's 12 months. Sebastian didn't walk until he was 13.5 months. But hopefully she will get up and start walking soon. I'm trying to think what else I want to tell you about Margot because I'm trying to keep this in the vein of like her update videos. Since we're in the playroom, I wanted to show you this play gym, especially for those of you who have a little baby under 1. We've had this play gym for quite some time and it's amazing. One, I love that it kind of matches our home with the gray vibe here, but as soon as you start opening the flaps, you get a world of color for you and your baby. This is a lovevery play gym. Lovevery is one of our favorite places to get baby toys, especially if you're into Montessori. And I've really gotten into that in the last year or so. Obviously this is like a good tummy time mat, but when they do get older and start sitting up, there is this, I don't know if I can do it with one hand, like a little canopy that you can connect that makes it like a little tent in there, and that makes it more fun for when they're a little bit older. But this play gym has seen us through many months. It keeps her entertained. Even now she just sits under it and play with, you know, the little features it has, like these different texture toys, or she'll play with this because it makes noise. There's a squeaker under here, and then she'll also sit under it and play with her other Lovevery toys. Over here is a mirror, and I think it comes with a couple other mirrors, and it definitely comes with some other high contrast images like this, which is really important for those first 12 months. Just to be completely transparent, this is not a sponsorship. They did not pay me to do this, but I am an affiliate and I wanted to share, you know, what she's been playing with. I've shared Lovevery plenty of times before in the past. This is just one of our favorites. They also have, if you're not familiar with Lovevery, and I'll put all the information in the description, they have play kits that are made for children 0 to 36 months and provide your child with a bunch of activities that meet them exactly where they are growth and developmentally, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful Montessori company. Another toy that we recently received from Lovevery is this cute little stroller. She puts her baby doll in it all the time, and I chose the stroller because we do want her to get up and walking, so she'll stand behind it and push it, and it's really cute to see. But these toys are so sturdy and gender neutral as well, so you can keep them in the family no matter what gender your child is. But these are the newest ones. Like I said, I'll link it below, but Lovevery is just amazing when it comes to toys. It's my first choice, to be completely honest, for getting my kids some things. So I just wanted to show you those. And then lastly, I just wanted to finish showing you her products. This is her hair care products. I'll link all of this below as well. This is the shampoo that goes with the Aunt Jackie's Kids line that I purchased. And this is the conditioner. It works and smells absolutely amazing. I probably will not be switching from this brand because it does wonders for her hair. I bought the whole Aunt Jackie's set together, and I think total it was $50, and it's worth it because a little bit goes a long way. So you'll have it for quite some time, but you can buy each of these individually. And then we're also using Baby Dove for her in the bathtub, and this is just really great for her eczema and her allergy prone skin. But that's pretty much all of the main things right now for baby Margot. All right guys, makeup is off. I'm getting ready to snuggle down and watch my new favorite series, which some of you guys recommended to me. It's the White Queen, the White Princess, and the Spanish Princess. I'm obsessed with that them. So I'm about to snuggle down, like I said, watch this show, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.